Before language, before thought, before even breath, there was vibration. Every cell of your body still remembers that rhythm, the quiet pulse that once echoed in the womb, the first song of creation. Your body was never silent. It has been speaking since the day you were born, through warmth, shivers, hunger, fatigue, and now, perhaps, pain. Pain is not the enemy. It is communication. It is how your soul writes letters to you, letters made of sensations instead of ink. We live in a world fluent in technology, but illiterate in our own biology. We speak in text messages, yet ignore the messages pulsing beneath our skin. We analyze symptoms, medicate sensations, and silence the very messenger that tries to help us. Your body has never used words. It speaks through temperature, rhythm, tension, heartbeat, and vibration. A sudden headache, a stiff neck, an aching knee. These are not random malfunctions. They are sentences written in energy, waiting for translation. When you feel pain, don't ask what's wrong with me. Ask, what is my body trying to say? Because behind every discomfort, there is a story, often one you never allowed yourself to tell. Every emotion you've ever felt leaves a signature. Joy expands, fear contracts, anger heats, grief cools. Love opens, shame hides. These signatures are stored in tissues, muscles, and fascia, an intelligent web that remembers everything. Ancient yogis called these imprints samskaras. Modern science calls them cellular memory. When an emotion is expressed, the energy moves and dissolves. When it is suppressed, it lodges somewhere in the body, waiting for recognition. That waiting is what we experience as tension, stiffness, or chronic pain. So the pain in your shoulder might be the weight of responsibilities unspoken. The ache in your stomach could be anxiety you've digested for years. And the tightness in your throat might be the words you never said. Neuroscientists now know that emotional memories live not only in the brain, but in the body's neural network. The same molecules that carry thought also live in muscle tissue, gut walls, and the heart. The enteric nervous system in your belly is so complex it's called the second brain. When you feel fear, adrenaline floods the bloodstream. When you relax, oxytocin and endorphins wash through. Chemistry and consciousness are one conversation. The ancients described it through prana, the vital life force that flows through channels called nadis. When prana flows freely, we call it health. When it stagnates, we call it pain. So pain is not chaos. It's a traffic jam of energy. Every breath, every movement, every emotion is either clearing or clogging that flow. Most of us were taught to fight pain, to stretch it, fix it, numb it. But the body doesn't respond to war. It responds to listening. Imagine a friend who's been trying to talk to you for years, and every time they begin, you interrupt them. That's what pain feels like. It doesn't want control, it wants presence. So try this. The next time you feel discomfort, pause. Place a hand on that area and breathe into it. Ask, what emotion lives here? Don't analyze, just listen. Perhaps you'll sense a color, a memory, or a single word. That's your translation beginning. Listening turns pain into dialogue, and dialogue turns suffering into wisdom. Breath is the translator between body and spirit. Each inhale gathers sensation. Each exhale releases interpretation. When you breathe consciously, you tune the instrument of your body back to harmony. Science confirms this ancient truth. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's repair mode. Heart rate lowers, inflammation drops, clarity rises. In yogic terms, breath awakens prana shakti, the intelligence that heals from within. So breathe now. Feel air entering through the nose, moving like light into the chest, down to the belly. As you exhale, imagine it washing away noise, leaving only quiet awareness. What if every pain you feel is not a punishment, but a teacher? When your knees ache, maybe life asks you to kneel, to surrender control. When your lower back tightens, maybe you're being reminded that safety does not come from money, but from trust. When your eyes strain, maybe you're afraid to see something that must change. The body never lies. It is brutally honest, endlessly patient, and profoundly compassionate. It doesn't speak to shame you, it speaks to free you. You can either numb the messenger or hear the message. One path loops in suffering, the other opens into self-knowledge. The sages of India saw the body as a temple of the divine. The spine was the temple pillar. The chakras were lamps along its height. The breath was the incense that kept them burning. Each sensation, sacred. Each pain, a bell calling you back to presence. When you neglect the body, the lamps dim. When you honor it with awareness, they reignite. Pain, then, is not the fall of the temple. It's the sound of the bell asking to be tended. Let's practice together. Wherever you are, pause for a minute. Close your eyes. Notice one place in your body that feels tight or dull. Place your hand there gently. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Exhale through your mouth for 6. Do it 3 times. Now whisper, silently or aloud, "I am listening." Stay quiet for a few seconds. Notice what happens. Maybe warmth, maybe emotion, maybe just stillness. All are valid responses. Because when you listen, your body softens. It finally feels heard. Researchers at Harvard and Stanford have documented that mindfulness and body awareness practices lower stress markers and pain perception. But beyond data lies mystery. The moment you choose to listen instead of react, your biology changes. Genes regulating inflammation switch off. Healing proteins activate. Your thoughts become chemistry. Your attention becomes medicine. It's not magic, it's resonance. And resonance is how the universe speaks. Start speaking kindly to your body. When you wake, say, "Thank you, heart, for beating through the night." When you eat, whisper, "Thank you, hands, for holding nourishment." When pain arrives, say, "I hear you. Tell me what you need." Gratitude changes frequency. It turns contraction into flow. Over time, the body learns to trust you again, and healing becomes a conversation rather than a correction. The sages offered a mantra for this realization. Sarvam Deham Brahmam Aham Asmi. Every part of my body is divine. I am that. Repeat it softly. Let the words melt into feeling. Imagine each cell chanting with you, remembering its origin in light. This mantra isn't belief, it's biology remembering divinity. Because divinity is simply wholeness realized. Now you know. Your body is not a cage, it's a cosmos. Every ache is a star signaling from within. When you translate those signals, you realign with your own universe. Take one final deep breath. Feel the air moving through your body like a river returning to the sea. With each exhale, whisper, "Every cell is my teacher." Every breath is divine speech. Your body has waited for this moment of attention longer than you can imagine. And now that you are listening, healing has already begun. When you honor the wisdom of your own flesh, you heal not only yourself, but the collective body of the earth. Because we are all cells in one greater being, and when one cell remembers, the whole begins to glow.